welcome to another video. I have a very busy week ahead. I say very busy, the weekend is busy, and I thought I would just do a bit of a week in my life, a chill, non-chatty vlog this time. I've already been out today. I did a bit of Christmas shopping and I also went to Costa. Yeah, I just want to do a really chill vibe. I graduate at the end of the week. I'm seeing my friends I haven't seen since I left uni, and we're going to see our favourite show in London. So I'm going to incorporate all of that, bits of it anyway, in and just have a nice little cosy, vibey vlog. My plan for the rest of the day is I'm finally going to watch Over the Garden Wall this year because I haven't done my yearly watch yet. It's literally one of my favourite shows ever, and I haven't watched it yet this year, and it's getting quite late. I mean, it's like Halloween next week. What am I doing? Also wanted to kind of film while I am currently reading the Caraval series. I didn't plan on reading them all one after the other, but I finished Caraval, 5 stars, loved it so much. And now I went straight into Legendary. I'm excited because Spectacular comes out tomorrow, and I have made the executive decision not to open it until my birthday, which is in 3 weeks time, so that I can finish the series and then fully appreciate it when I open it. So I'm very excited. I'm not loving Legendary as much as I love Caraval, I think, because I really connected with Scarlett. I love Scarlett and Julian so much, and Donatella irritated me in the first book, so the fact that this book is all about her is, I don't know, she's growing on me, definitely. But it is also weird because I'm a massive Once Upon a Broken Heart fan. I read that before Caraval, so seeing Jax the way that he is kind of strange. It's not the Jax that I'm used to. But we'll deal with it. I'm sure we're going to see all the character development, and then I'll probably end up just wanting to read all of Once Upon a Broken Heart again so badly. So we'll see. Future Ray here, because I didn't film this update at the time that it happened, but I'm here to let you know that I finished Legendary, and I kind of like how I said before, I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, as Caraval. I gave Caraval 5 stars. This was a 4 stars, mainly because I don't love the characters as much, and as someone who has read Once Upon a Broken Heart, it's very weird going back and watching Jax before, pre Once Upon a Broken Heart, basically. If you know, then you know. Donatella grew on me. I do quite like her now. I still prefer Scarlett. So I'm very excited about the fact that finale will have POVs from both of them. Also, the plot twist, I was expecting a bigger plot twist, finding out who Legend is, but it's fine. I had a bit of a spoiler when I was reading Caraval, so you know, I kind of read them at the wrong time, the time where Spectacular is coming out and everyone's talking about the characters, and I'm going, huh. And then I'm working it out in my brain, so then when we actually find out, it's not as big and exciting. But anyway, that's kind of it. That's kind of just my update. I don't really have that many thoughts. I'm just excited to get into finale. But for now, I am reading Stone by Finbar Hawkins. It's nice and small. It's a vibe so far. And these are probably the 2 books that I'm going to read in this video. So I'll end this video once I finish this, which will probably be tomorrow. But at the moment, this is future me. So enjoy the rest of all of the little videos that I took over the weekend. And I'll see you again at the end.
but there's a lot of Montagues, isn't there? Charles, Jennifer, Sarah, Saul, Rachel, Montague.
You excited?
Does indeed have an anus.
It's time for a final update, and I have finished Stone by Finbar Hawkins. I actually think I picked the perfect time to read this book because it is set over like about a month's time, but it finishes on Halloween, and it sort of mainly centres around like the couple of days leading up to Halloween, which is what I've just read. And it is the 30th today. It is the day before Halloween that I am speaking to you. So honestly, perfect time to read it. This book has such a specific vibe as well. It creates like the perfect eerie, witchy, folklore sort of vibe about it. It just has this feeling because it's also set in the UK, it's set in the English countryside. It was so perfect for this week, honestly. While you're reading it, you just get this vibe that you could just be stood out in the country, you know, when you're just stood and there's nothing around you that makes noise, there's no roads or anything, it's just pure country and you can just hear the birds and everything. That is what this book gave. If you read this book, it felt so quiet, though it is a very deep book. It's very dark and sad, like it centers around death. And honestly, even though the blurb gives a great description of exactly what it's about, I guess I read the blurb a really long time ago, it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. But either way, I still enjoyed it. I think I expected more fantasy, whereas it's more centred around a boy at school whose dad has died and dealing with the grief. Like, it's not as fantasy as I expected. But that being said, there is another book which is actually written before this. This is actually the author's second book, and the other book is called Witch here. I'll probably read that too. I actually saw it in the library the other day, so I'll probably go and pick that up eventually. That sounds like it might be even more into like the folklore and the magic and specifically about witches, so I think that's going to be cool. But yeah, I really like the writing style. It was very whimsical and it was very clever. And yeah, this whole book was comforting. It was comfortingly British, which is a win always for me. So that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. It's probably very chaotic, but I wanted to just document random little things that has happened this week. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and all my links are in the description. And I will see you next time.